I grew up an Army kid. I benefited at a young age of getting to see the world. Dad was Army, 22 years, watching his military service and the way his soldiers revered him as a leader. That really set the tone for the kind of leader and soldier I wanted to be. And when I decided I wanted to finally join the military, it was like, what's the best career path? And it's like, I felt there was no better path than the one that brought everybody home. Combat medicine. These young men and women, they answer a calling, whether it's a war, evacuate an embassy, humanitarian relief where you go to Haiti and you get there and you see hell. What better cause is there to make sure these people come home to their family so they can start a family and live a good life? I felt that was the most honorable thing you could do for those boys and girls. Afghanistan, 2010, that was the year it all changed. That was my first real taste of combat, and it affected me greatly. Medics take on everybody else's demons. I didn't know how to acknowledge them, so what do? We pack it up, we hide it, and I held it in for longer than I should have. And I think that's what most combat vets will tell you. I started shutting down, I cut people out. I didn't want to socialize. I didn't want to associate. I felt completely numb. Every emotion is hitting at once. I wanted to scream. I wanted to cry. I wanted to vent. I wanted to shut down. I think I was just tired and burnt out and just didn't acknowledge it. 2 a.m., April 18th, 2022. Woke up, completely done, completely numb. Felt I had exhausted everything I could have. It's raining, thunder and lightning. Got in my truck, and I went to find a bridge and drive off that sucker. I was just at that point. I drove over 4 bridges. Still didn't do it. Pulled over and said, "What the F are you doing?" Figure it out. Called a friend, someone I've been in the Navy with for years. Got me in touch with Boot Campaign. Something just knew, hey, listen to this person. Wouldn't be here without him. First interaction, most heartfelt I think I've ever felt in years. I felt that this person just genuinely was like, hey, we're here for you. What's going on? Yeah, that set the tone for the entire rest of my life. And it's because these people just genuinely care. And they tackle everything, mental, physical, emotional. I started at an organization that, worked on physical injuries. And then it wasn't just physical injuries. It was like, hey, let's work on your mental stuff. Let's do some emotional stuff. They showed you a way to cohesively put it all together and start healing. They cover all the bases. And if the base isn't there, they'll create it. This has been an almost 2-year process for me. No organization does that. No organization sticks by you that long and says, hey, what do you need? Where are we at? What are we doing? They take pride in the fact that they care about these people and they want to see how you're doing. How many of us would not be here today if it wasn't for Boot Campaign? And I'm just one. I'm just one in this little cog of all the veterans that they've helped out. Yeah, my life has infinitely gotten better through this entire process. 100%. Friends are like, hey man, look at you. People at work are like, you have like this zest again. You have this boisterous laugh. So from 2 years ago when I was ready to drive off that bridge to now, joyous, euphoric. I mean, every word in the dictionary to describe living a good life and having a good mindset, start typing. That's what you get when you go through this program. I am here because of these people. And I am beyond grateful. There are no words or actions I could ever speak or do to show my gratitude.